this exercise is the human knot. So this human knot represents whatever it represents to them. They've all described that it represents confusion, it represents working with multiple people in the workplace, and you have a problem to solve. How do you solve that problem with all these different factors going on and different perspectives? And so it's really about taking other people's perspectives, making it important to you, listening, working together, planning, having a goal, having a solution, and working through that solution over and over again. Probably not going to get it right the first time. And then when you're working on a work-based learning problem, you know, what's the problem? I think the rope represents the problem. Them figuring out what they want the problem to be, what the solution is, and the sequence of how they're going to finish that problem or get to the end, having the students come up with that themselves and go through the process of learning how to do exactly what they're doing, working with other people to solve a problem instead of jumping to a conclusion or not communicating. This is what this is about.
Your eyes are closed.
Okay, let's try to give her some more slack. Everybody coming closer
Everybody needs to get on the outside of the circle. And in order. Students at Lindbergh feel unprepared for the workforce out of high school. As part of a larger initiative, we will be conducting mock interviews during the trades fair on March 7th. These students will be giving a real-world scenario to apply for a job in a safe, constructive environment. This will help make better interviewers, and new hiring managers will get more practice conducting interviews. Additionally, this will create community connections with local businesses. By taking advantage of the time when we have these experts available, we can expand an event and make the scope of the mock interviews school and district-wide.
Said, what are the things that we've learned from experience, our own experiences, or what do we know from research? And we really came to one thing: it's about engagement. And how do you get students engaged in school? Well, school has to be meaningful and connected to the world outside and to their goals and aspirations. And so we really built the program to support that as much as possible. And so Career Connections is a really natural fit. You know, in the state of Washington, there's a legally required post-high school and beyond plan that is not particularly rigorously done in certain places. And we as a school here, we're just starting to figure out how to develop that. And so I see Career Connections is really intimately linked to that effort to get kids to be thinking about what are their post-high school plans and aspirations and goal setting around that, and then working toward that.